Right, these are some foundation algebra questions. It's worth doing these every now and then just to make sure you can still do it. Kalim thinks of a number. He multiplies it by 2, then he adds 3. The answer is 27. Basically, do in reverse. So 27, take away 3, then divide by 2, so the number is 12. Emma uses the formula, the perimeter equals 2a add b to find the perimeter, which it is because it's a add b. Find the perimeter when a is 5 and b is 3. Well, 5 add 3 is obviously 13. Work out the value of 4 squared. 4 times 4 is 16. Square root of 64 is 8. 3 times 2 to the power 3, well 2 to the power 3 is 8, so 3 8s are 24. Work out -2, add 5, so -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and -2, take away -3 is back down to -5. Question number 3. The cost of hiring a car can be worked out using this rule. Bill hires a car, drives 80 miles, work out the cost, so it's 90, add 80 miles times 50p or 0.5, so do it on your calculator and you should get £130. The cost of hiring a car and driving m miles is c pounds. Complete the formula for c in terms of m. Well, c is the total cost, so c is that. Add 90, which is the fixed cost, add, as it's 50p per mile, it's 0.5 times m, or I've just called it a half m because I think that looks better as a formula. Question number 4. Complete the table for the values there. This is a linear graph we're doing. 2x take away 1, so 2 4s take 1 is 7, 2 3s take 1 is 5, and so on. Plot the points and draw the straight line, and it should look something like that. Question 5. Work out an estimate, and right, don't work out the exact value, estimate, round them. So 31 rounds to 30, 4.92 rounds to 5, and 0.21 rounds to 0.2. 30 times 5 is 150, 150 times 0.2 is 750. Question 6. Expand those brackets. 2y squared take 3y. I think you should be okay with that. Factorise means put into brackets, so what's the common factor? Common factor is x, so you can sort that one out. K is an integer such that it is greater than or equal, that sign there means, to -1, but less than 3. So it can be -1, 0, 1 and 2. Question number 7. Expand, or factorise, sorry, this one at the top here. So the common factor, factorise means put into brackets, common factor is x, so there you go. Next one, expand that one, so just multiply across. 3 times 5x is 15x, 3 times 2 is 6, and it's negative, so pop the negative sign in. A hotel has 56 guests, 35 of the guests are male. Work out 35 out of 56 as a percentage. Put it as a fraction, cancel it down, so you get 5/8. You need to know that 1/8 is 12.5%. If you imagine a half is 50%, a quarter is 25%, so 1/8 is 12.5%. So it's 5 of those, so it's 62.5. 40% of the 35 male guests wear glasses. Write the number of male guests who wear glasses in a fraction. So you need to find 40% of 35. 10% is 3.5, so 40% is 14. 14 out of 56. Simplify it, you should get a quarter because it's in its simplest form, so that's 1/4. Question number 9. Simplify 8x, take 4x, so that just leaves you with 4x. Y times y times y is y to the power 3, and if you add your x's and your y's up here, you should get 2x, add a y. Question 10. Fill in the two-way table. I've done it for you. You should know how that works. One of the children picked right on the probability that the child walked to school on that day. Total number of walking to school is 37 out of 100. So you can leave it as 37 out of 100. In fact, I would leave it. You can put 37% if you want, but you might as well leave it as that. There's no point changing it. One of the girls is picked at random. Work out the probability that this girl did not walk to school on that day. So how else would the girls get to school? They could get a car or another method. So 8 adds 16 is 24 over 46 because it's total number of girls, not the total number altogether. So 24 over 46 is 12 over 13, so 12 sorry, 12 over 23, so it's 12 over 23. Compasses cost c pence each, rulers cost r pence. Write down an expression in pence for 2 compasses, so it's 2c, add 4r for 4 rulers, so 2c, add 4r. Question 12, work out the size of angle A. Well, there's 360 degrees in the whole lot, so 360, take away that lot is 42 degrees. Solve this one. I've shown you all the steps. Take away 1. I'll zoom in case you want to see it in detail. Take away 1, then divide by 4, so you get x equals 2. And the one below it, you add 1 to both sides, then you divide by 2, so you get y is 6.5. Next question, question 14. The diagram shows a rectangle. All the measurements are in centimetres. Explain why 4x, basically explain why that equals that. Well, opposite sides of a rectangle are of equal length. We've got to solve this. So this is solving an equation with unknowns on both sides. I'll zoom in so you can see exactly what I've done. I've taken 1 from both sides, then I've taken 2x from both sides, then I've divided by 2. So x equals 5.5. Use your answer to part B to work out the perimeter. The perimeter, well, the whole perimeter is when you add them all up. So this is what I've done. So it's 4x add 1, add x, add 2x, add 12, add x. So I've written that there, all the way along there. Simplified it, so 8x add 13, so and so. 8 times 5.5 is 44, so 44 add 13 is 57 centimetres. So that is the perimeter. Question number 15. Simplify this lot. They're all BC, so you can add and subtract them and stuff. You get 3 BC. Simplify that one there. Again, add up your x. Identify your like terms and all the rest of it. So you've got a 4x and a negative 2x, so that's 2x. And you've got a positive 3y, add 2y, so that's 2x, add 5y. When you multiply, it's m to the power 3. When you're timesing here, 3n times 2p. 3 2s are 6, n times p is np. And factorise that one. Your common thing there is 5, so put 5 outside the brackets and multiply it like that. And there are your questions on algebra.